You know, I've always thought that life is not about finding yourself, but instead about creating yourself. Many of us today feel frustrated or stuck. We may have been passed over in our career, or worse, that we're missing out on what our lives could be. Do you ever wake up in the morning and look in the mirror and think, how did I get here, or where the heck am I going? Or you ever stumble into your co-working space or your office or your business and have that moment of clarity when you know you should be a lot further along than you are in either your career or your business goals, your life goals, but you wonder, why didn't I get that raise or that promotion or that breakthrough? Or why is my health not optimal? Or why are my finances or relationships suffering? Are you working maybe towards someone else's dream rather than your own? Look, I get it. I know that feeling because that was once me. And not that many years ago, I had been working a string of odd jobs, from loading boxes on semi-trailers to bartending to doing heavy construction and masonry, all this to cover my college costs. And later, with my college debt, I went to work at a startup and I worked myself into a stroke. I lost my vision and my memory, but I recovered and I kept working toward my dream. I ended up playing music in a band and I wrote and directed my first film, which is a total disaster. I buried myself in debt. And eventually, somewhere, I found my groove by applying my talents and seeking out other people who believed in me. These were mentors and guides and partners and friends who helped me discover work that gave me more money, more meaning, and more momentum. And the truth is, we know that time is finite and the world is constantly changing around us. For some of us who know how to adapt and grow, it's exciting. But for many, it's not for the better. And that's why so many people are looking for a way to start anew or rethink their careers and reset their lives. The economy is uncertain, politics are ugly and distracting, and many of us simply want to beat the grind and chase our dreams on our own terms. We want to reconnect with the things we love doing. We want to explore and we want to finally start making an impact for ourselves and for our family and our communities and the world if we can. But life's short. It's cliche, but it's so true, and it's simply not enough to make a living by collecting a paycheck anymore, especially if you're navigating the gig economy. You're gonna wanna be working and doing meaningful things. You're gonna be working the majority of your life, and you want your work to reveal something about what matters to you, to have value. So with that in mind, I wanna tell you about a group of people who have figured out a better way to work and thrive, with more freedom and fulfillment on their own terms. They're genuinely happy people, they're fully alive and living their best lives. And that's what I aspire to, and that's what I would wish for you. For these folks, their secrets to success and getting ahead has allowed them to unlock their full potential, whether it's scaling the corporate ladder faster than they ever thought possible, starting and growing a successful business or many successful businesses, creating their own art, writing books, making music and movies, or effortlessly creating a lifestyle filled with fun and joy and purpose, and most importantly, with love. Their secrets are available to all of us. So if you're hungry for change, if you're ready to show up in your life and in your work fully in confidence with curiosity about the world, if you're tired of simply accepting the glass ceiling or the supposed limitations in your career, or your business is stuck, or you don't have the clients or customers you want and you deserve, if you're not willing to accept the life of quiet desperation that Thoreau wrote about, that can only offer more soul-crushing disappointment to us, then it's time to step forward and to own your future. It doesn't matter where you come from in your life, your education level, your current career path, whether you're a manager or a gig worker, an independent professional, a freelancer, a service worker or a tradesperson. You could be a craft maker or an artist, a business owner, or maybe you're a housewife or a house husband, or maybe you're someone who's just getting started and figuring out how to reset your life. And it's even true of those being forced into a new way of working to get by in changing times. You have an opportunity right now, today, to transform your current situation into an epic adventure, one where you feel fully alive. Now, if you feel like the light is dimmed on your life and that your hopes and dreams and aspirations have somehow been stolen from you, as many of us do, even if you've tried and failed again, that's okay, it's not your fault. It's part of the process of figuring out your path, your destiny. What I would like is to see you set yourself free to become the best version of yourself, to give yourself the respect and dignity of creating real opportunity to pursue your dream to find your thing that makes meaning and joy and collaborating so valuable in your life, to give yourself knowledge and release your talents, to fill your future with brightness, and to learn that you can have more possibility than you've ever wanted by following lessons and perspectives and frameworks from these mini workshops that I'm about to reveal for you. So listen closely. Hi, I'm Jonas Koffler. I'm the host and creator of the Own Your Future Summit. In my work, I get to do a number of interesting things. I'm an advisor to companies, a small business owner and investor in other small businesses. I'm the founding partner of 2 startups. I'm a media producer, I'm a screenwriter, and I'm also a New York Times and Los Angeles Times best-selling author with my book now in multiple languages. But most important, I'm a father and I'm also a husband. I'm focused on helping you navigate the business of making your dream more fulfilling, your wealth more real and enriching, and giving yourself more well-being. Now, I want for you to discover the satisfaction that only comes from knowing that you're making an impact in the world by doing something that moves you forward and lifts you up, and especially those around you as well. I brought together and curated a hand-selected group of amazing industry leaders. These are friends of mine and mentors and guides, and what they're going to do is reveal to you the secrets that will allow you to own your future by following a simple path of knowledge and tips laid out in detail for you. You'll learn actionable insights, tactics, and strategies that will get you to the next level in your life, whatever that means for you. You'll also learn in these mini workshops from people like Grant Sabatier, who with a little focus and a smile on his face, hustled his way from $2.26 in his bank account to more than $1.25 million only 5 years later. He wrote about it in a book called Financial Freedom, and he's someone who's regularly featured on NBC programs. Or someone like Dave Asprey, the New York Times best-selling author who has led the biohacking revolution and inspired millions of people around the world. He's founded 5 companies, including Bulletproof 360. Or my friend Pedram Shojai, the doctor of Oriental medicine. He wrote The Urban Monk and The Art of Stopping Time. And he shares his knowledge of how we as busy professionals can be more mindful in our work and in our lives. Or Marion McGovern, the author of How to Thrive in the Gig Economy, and also author of a brand new expertise to make sense of how our economy is being transformed, how work is done in organizations today, and the many ways that independent consultants, free agents, freelancers, and people who are digital nomads can apply their talents to create a career they want on their own terms. And then there's people like Stephen Key, one of my favorites. He's the world's leading inventor. He's a self-taught artist and designer who holds multiple patents and personally has helped thousands of people turn their ideas and inventions into hugely successful products, licensing them and helping them earn royalty checks in the mail for tens of thousands of dollars every quarter. And then there's my other friend, Susie Daphnes, who we'll hear from. She went into business on her own. She founded a series of companies and built the Her Business community to serve thousands of entrepreneurs. She shares her mindset and vision for building your own business. Or Emily Aries, who created her own platform, Bossed Up, dedicated to helping women thrive in their careers. She signed a book deal and continues empowering professionals to go big on their terms and not burn out in the process like so many of our peers. And then you'll hear from authors such as my friend and best-selling author, as well as leading speaker and social influencer, Brian Solis, who's passionate about inspiring people to scale their lives in a meaningful and creative way. And also my mentor, David Osborne, one of the most inspiring and important figures in the real estate world. He also is a New York Times best-selling author and an expert in long-term wealth and health building. And he's also the owner of 50 companies with thousands of employees whom he personally coaches to be their very best. Or the executive turned venture capitalist and author Fran Hauser. She's changing lives by helping professionals step into their careers and promotions with confidence, the way they want, without losing their souls in the process. And we also have experts like Elise Benin, who has shaped the lives of countless creative professionals and coached small agencies to getting better paying clients and more fulfilling projects. And we'll also hear from influencers like author Ed Lattimore, who's not only a powerhouse professional boxer, a physicist, and a mathematician, but a motivational voice on social media and a person who writes content that moves people in masses. And other well-known entrepreneurs that you know, as well as artists and musicians and successful professionals who will help you unlock opportunities that you may not have even known existed. Now, I want you to know the secrets to grow your career, your income, and your creative potential. I'd also love for you to land a six-figure client or more customers or build great content and a dedicated customer base so you can expand. Or maybe if you want to just improve your relationships professionally, and maybe you want to learn how to network better or sell thousands of books or products. What about launching your own successful small business or a nonprofit that impacts your community? Or maybe it's a creative agency you've always dreamed about running, or a real estate investment firm, but something that succeeds from day one by doing it right. Or maybe you just want the tools for turning your ideas into a side hustle and developing a new income stream so you can pay off debt fast or save up money for a vacation. What if you want to build longer term wealth and want to seek real estate advice doing that? You're going to get that in the Own Your Future Summit. Or if you want to build your confidence or learn how to focus your energy and time to be more productive, or maybe just to handle stress better, or to become less fearful and taking risks in life. What about making a lasting career you love as a freelancer or a creative or an artist? Or if you like traveling and you want to become a digital nomad or take a year off, maybe you want to turn your talent and get paid in the process by working with companies and traveling and working from wherever you are. Maybe it's a cafe in Bali. Plus, you'll get a peek from behind the curtain, the inside of the entrepreneurial lifestyle, or learning more about what's going on with this transitioning gig economy and everything you need to know about the world of employment and how our professions are going to play out in the future. You're going to get the wisdom, experience, and hacks that we've surfaced in these videos. They're not only helpful to you, but they're thought-provoking as well. And these are all things you can put into your own life. And these things will propel you forward. So that's what why we're putting this on, why we think it's life-changing. And this is the best thing about this actually is that it's free. So if you sign up with your name and your primary email address, you'll have access to this free event, but only if you register today. So what I want to ask you to do is to help us help you. Sign up, enter your name and your email address, and we will give you free access to this event. You'll also get all of the bonuses for free, as provided that you sign up. So we welcome you. We want you to have the life that you've always wanted, to do the work that you've always wanted to do, and to grow in numerous ways. Whether it's more meaning or more money or more fulfillment, you can have those things. But again, enter your email address and step up, and we want to see you own your future. Good luck.